Bastien, I feared we lost you to the bitterness of depression.
Never. Those arrogant men cannot cut me out of my own network. The cost is too great for the slaves.
And for your pride.
What does it matter? So long as I work for their freedom.
Whatever has inspired it, I'm glad to hear the fight back in your voice. How can I help?
The scientist, Godin. What is his full purpose here? Can you find that out?
Whatever secrets he carries, I will uncover.
Start with the harbor master. He sees everyone who comes and goes. He should have kept me informed.
These slaves are in good shape.
Praise be to God you came along.
You've endured enough.
This could have gone a lot worse.
Every resource it demands. The first need is rather unusual.
Tu l'as entendu?
Cette crapule s'enfuit. The first need is rather unusual. Monsieur Godin requires, for reasons of scientific record-keeping, 3, literate slaves.
Who would have taught them? The Code Noir prohibits.
Perhaps among your house slaves, such a worker exists? You may communicate it privately. There is a reward.
But what will they do?
Take notes, I suppose?
Can none of the French scientists take notes?
Not if they are to carry equipment at the same time.
That pouch must be important. Spain continues to insist the expedition wait for a Spanish ship. But we are allies now. Can they not be persuaded to allow a single French vessel passage in the name of science? We are, after all, allowing Spanish chaperones on board. Signed, Louis Godin. He does not realize the risks of this voyage.
Good physical condition.
Attaquez ensemble!
I know you. You're the one with the ghost ship? I have a job for you. I sense you're looking for information. Meanwhile, I have information.
And I'm sure you have some condition for giving it.
Yeah. My rival uses slaves to fish 3 times my haul. If they were freed, the slave that is, I would be so relieved. For their health, of course.
Of course. Consider it done.
Ne bouge plus!
Viendrai, je ne vois pas comment tu me fais sortir les voyous.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
Ta tête, tu ne passeras pas. Attaquez-le par derrière. Pas de trou, empêchez-le de bouger. Une de ces bêtes est échappée. Mange ça. Approchez et achevez-le. Ne le laissez pas respirer. Fermez la noce, les gars.
Once the circumference of the Earth is known, we may navigate more precisely and better anticipate the position of the enemy. We will require fewer ships because we will lose fewer ships. Our cannons will aim true, and commercially, well, you know how it is with pirates and slave ships. We can put an end to nonsense by supporting this expedition. Signed, Gouverneur de Faye. There is much at stake here.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war? Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
Thank you kindly.
I did not do it for kindness. The information now. Out with it.
Yes. The harbor master is stockpiling too much cargo for a simple expedition. Too much cargo, not enough cannons to protect it. Can only mean one thing. Smuggling.
Thank you.
Que me voulez-vous?
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Still, I'm surprised they are allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their military might, they're not as strong as...
Arrête-toi!
Attendez.
On se cache peut-être. Tu ne nous sèmeras pas! Tu es déjà mort!
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
Tu l'as entendu?
Cette crapule s'enfuit.
On a perdu ce vautour!
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Reviens ici, Maro. Et les biscuits, le tout à un prix dérisoire.
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
Où est-ce que tu crois aller comme ça?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we will walk together.
Perhaps. Still, I'm surprised they're allowing your expedition through. Are they not worried about smuggling?
Oh, probably, but for all their military might. And they are sending us a couple of chaperones. Have you met Antonio de Ulloa yet? I hear he's quite...
Tu l'as entendu?
In the territory of Quito, the mountains and plains will favorize our triangulations. Our measurements will allow us to know the exact shape of the Earth.
Egg, oval, or globe?
That is the question. With this knowledge, France and Spain will have the privilege of navigational precision.
Won't the Spanish then have too great an advantage at war?
It was the only way to gain access to Quito.
They're always one step ahead.
Now that we are allies, perhaps we will walk together.
Plus vite! Il faut pas le perdre! Allez vite! Quelle plaque! Religious holidays must be observed by all subjects. Masters of slave tonight are therefore forbidden to watch.
Alors, what did you find?
An opportunity beyond imagination. These scientists aim to record navigational secrets for our beloved kings to use at war. But we can seize them to extraordinary advantage for my brotherhood and the Maroon. We need only supply literate recruits, and the rest will take care of itself.
That is all. Nothing more on the governor.
That is all? That is everything! How many more could be freed with this knowledge in our hands?
All things require balance, Adewale. To achieve independence, the Mayon require stability, anonymity, and information. That has always been my role. What now? That is what I thought. The storm brought you in, and you will leave on the tempest of opportunity and imagination. And I will be left here to do what I can. Powerless.
No, any day now the Maroons will rise up. Then I will leave, not before. I've decided.
You are as arrogant as the French. Blanc. All of you. That is all you are.
Bastien?
No. Go now.
Among slaves. This lot is ideal. Haven't seen them this good in a while. Only the finest.
Give me some...
Ready to bark, Captain! Loaded! Fire! Can't take on the fire! Fire! That's our weak spot! Fire! Take the shot! Lock it up! Fire! Not for spray! Fire! Fire! Got hit up! Fire! Hole in the stunsail! Fire! Going fast as we can, Captain! Awaiting orders! Fire! Close the... We're making to hit! Change course! Shorten sail! Get off the squall! As much sail as you can! Reef demands! Reef, shorten all sail!
Yes.
Salut les frères! Ah, tu nous tiendras pas! Viens mourir comme un homme, je ne peux pas prendre ce risque.
You will join your friends.
Ah, tu peux t'enfuir, rends-toi!
You need to find a place to hide until nightfall.
Dosu Marasae, Marasakala Dugu.
Look no further. These slaves are innocent citizens. Pirates have been spotted alarming withdrawals to our borders.
Oguo, mwen blese, Ferayo, mwen blese, se blese mblese, mwen pawe san mwen.
Adewale, your ambition still gives me pause. But I promised Auguste my help.
What's this?
A forged manifest. Or so I am told. One of your famous recruits wrote it.
Joachim Francois, Henry Marchand, Fortuné Jean. Good. I'm sure you will serve the expedition well.
Louis Gaudin will meet with the harbor master to arrange the remaining affairs of your expeditionary voyage. You may take the opportunity to switch the manifest.
At your signal, we will be ready to board.
Thank you. And thank you, Bastien.
Anything for the Marron of Saint-Domingue.
much for sharing your fascinating research.
The thanks is all mine. And now I must away for a meeting with the harbor master. All in the name of science, of course.
Of course.
Mieux vaut l'écouter, mon gars.
Reviens, bon à rien. Ton corps, c'est bon.
Il ne sera plus jamais disponible. Vous pouvez ignorer ses beautés.
Good day, monsieur.
And to you as well.
I trust the preparations are coming along well. Things certainly do seem to be busy.
Indeed, sir. As you can see, my men are working around the clock to prepare everything. You may expect a fine vessel fitted to precisely the demands of science and your other activities.
What other?
Do not worry about me. There is only...
Good people of our city.
Do you have the name of the manufacturer?
Yes, right here.
Come then. You must be itching to inspect everything.
Indeed.
What's all this? This is, you will not be interested. Dolls, sailing things. It does not concern you.
But won't it add weight that will be used for more equipment?
No.
Cargo vessels have been captured and plundered.
Black Flag. They'll be picked to the bone. We must defend that ship. French or not, these scientists must reach their destination. Our people must capture their slaves. Knowledge is more important than any cargo.
Aye, Captain.
With a little skill and the right wind, it won't last long.
Hey, a good storm! Fire! They're on the bow line! Hey! Fire!
Straight to the teeth!
Fire! Yes, sir! They're on the bow line! Fire! Hey. Fire! Fire!
Ready to fire! Fire!
Ah!
Ready to fire!
Je vais t'arracher le poids.